Hi guys. Okay, I'm here for the first live stream of the day. Let me see if I can get it on here. Okay, I got Bree for love. Let's see what we got going on here for Bree. You've got an earth sign coming in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. It also looks like this person may come in with a lot of passion. um, and then you also have, aside from them, you have an air sign coming in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Not holding yourself back. You're going to explore your options if you're not with anyone right now. Libra comes in, that's quite significant. Now, if you are with somebody right now, there's good karma around your current relationship. You don't have to change relationships. Although the opportunity would be there if you wanted to or if you weren't thrilled. Feeling prepared and excited for the future, strength comes in. Kira, General. We got money coming in, Nine of Pentacles. Creative project comes in, money comes in. Making decisions that push your life forward and make you feel like finally I've made it to the top of the mountain. Virgo and a Capricorn both come in that could be significant. Magician, the ability to manifest just about anything you want. I got somebody from your past returning, Six of Cups. Three of Pentacles could be a long-term stable business relationship enters or a current relationship around business strengthens. RZ, what actions will ally take towards me? He's a Sag. Okay, what's going on here with Sagittarius? Right now, it doesn't look like you got much of anything happening with him. He seems very unprepared. He seems like he's pulled his energy back. And he's like there's a lack of passion around him. Emperor is in reverse, which I don't like that. Emperor in reverse is like someone who's trying to be controlling or manipulative of the situation. But that at some point changes because strength comes in and you should reconnect at some point. I don't think it happens, it might not happen till like the end of the year, beginning of the next year. I think things are going to be slow with him. I would keep your options open. Kiki, Jeff's thoughts today. Will I still hear from him? You should hear from him. Things could move forward with him. He's got a lot of respect for you and he's feeling very happy. Yeah, things look nice today between you and him. Talia, what are Brian's next actions towards me? Things should move forward quickly. Knight of Cups, Knight of Pentacles in reverse, coupled with the Wish card. Communication should pick up. You may even be seeing each other in the near future. Happiness comes out around this situation. If he's somebody from your past, he's returning. If not, somebody from your past is coming back. Either way, I think things with Brian move forward, regardless of whether or not someone from your past returns. Kira, love. Kira, love. Love connection is possible with that Leo. You also have, well, this could be a creative project. So it could be that love is found around a creative project. Love is found and then you're working on a creative project. Or it could be there's something creative around the situation. He's not the only one that's here. You got a Virgo here, you got a Capricorn, and then of course you've got him, the Libra. Um, and you have good luck around you. On top of that, you have the Magician, so you can call in somebody else. If you know, if you're like had it with all these people and you're like, I just want fresh energy, you can call in somebody else, the type of person that you want, someone from your past returns. And you just look out for this. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful if you don't want children. Rochelle, what's the Aries, what's the Aquarius's next action? Okay, let's see. Next action from the Aquarius. There's a little sharp energy around this situation. All right, I don't know what's going on between the two of you, but this could be sharp energy, and the Aquarius may be holding themselves back. Chariot's in reverse, which means things may be stuck for a little while. There's a mini tower moment here, but energy should shift. So moving past all of that, then you have, well, he still may be feeling a little bit undecided. I don't know where you are in this relationship right now. It looks like things could be a little bit messy for a while. Once you get past all of that, he may come back in with a little bit more respect and wanting to spend more time together, and you may start to feel like finally the hard work I put into this is starting to pay off. It just may take a minute. Things may get a little bit crazy. You have the wish card, so put out into the universe what you want, but you might not see much right away. It might take some time. Light. Will I be single again this festive season? Will I be single? 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 70% chance yes. But let's see when we get there. We still have time yet. Things could change. RZ, what's coming in love from me and Cassim? He's also a Leo. Could get Cassim, the Leo, and RZ. Things could move forward with this guy. You have a wish around the situation, the Chariot, and he's a little bit more decisive and ready to come forward. Or he's doesn't let things hold him back the way other people have. He seems to be able to multitask better. You might feel like you finally got somewhere. You can exhale. Things are moving forward with him. I like this guy. Atelier, a general for tomorrow. General for tomorrow. Got some nice respect coming in around work. 3 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. Working hard, being appreciated for it, and a long-term business opportunity comes in. You have good luck, too, with the Wheel of Fortune. You have a wish, the Chariot. Life starts to move forward. And tomorrow looks like it's a pretty pleasant day. Just be careful you don't overthink things. There's a little bit of that, you know, like feeling like it's a little too good to be true kind of a thing. Just go with it. Enjoy it. Tomorrow looks nice. Where are we here? Kira, next 3 days. Next 3 days. Not bad. You've got the 9 of Wands, feeling like I can exhale. The 9 of Cups, which is a wish. And the 2 of Wands, feeling prepared. And the Hierophant, which is spiritual connection. Next 3 days should be pleasant days. Things change for the better quickly. You have a wish. Nice days. I don't think anything out of the ordinary crazy happens, but it looks like the energy around the next 3 days is pretty pleasant. Shay. Will my sister SF second round of interviews for to become an instructional coach with a well-known charter school this month or next month be successful? Okay. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, definitely. 6 of Pentacles. They'll have a lot of respect for her. Yeah, and they'll think that she could add a lot to the establishment or whatever it is that she would be doing for them. Yeah, I think it goes really well. Kayla, general for the rest of the week. Got a wish before the week is the end of the week. Put that out into the universe, whatever it is that you're hoping happens. You have an Aries comes in that could be quite significant, feeling prepared and excited for the future. Success comes in around any endeavor you've been working on. 7 of Pentacles in reverse, finally starting to see the fruits of your labor come into fruition. Whatever you've been working on, you should feel like it's starting to pay off now. Yeah, it feels like a decent week. Kira, how does Leroy feel about the text I sent earlier? All right, I don't know what you said, but it looks like he's got a combination of things. So he's got a little bit of anxiety, not so bad, it's in reverse. He's got a wish around the situation, but he feels like the timing is off. So I don't know what you guys spoke about, but it looks like at the very least, he feels like at least there's communication happening. Raven, advice regarding my relationship to my brother. Okay. Okay, well, here's what the cards indicate that if you argue with him a lot and you have a lot of tower moments, the sun is in reverse, which means happiness is to come. It just might take a while to get there. So this could be something that you guys just go through and you work on the relationship, or you simply outgrow it. Now, aside from that, you've got a wish around the situation, 6 of Pentacles. At some point, he starts to show you more respect. It might not be right away. It might take a little bit of time because the sun is in reverse. But be careful that you're not holding yourself back. So my suggestion, I don't know what the relationship is or what the issue is, but if you guys fight a lot, you know, you can't change what somebody else does or how somebody else reacts to things. You can only change the way you react to the situation. So a couple of things. Figure out what it is that causes you the issue, right? And then see if you can get underneath that issue. So, for example, if you're fighting with him over something, there's usually something else underneath it that's the real issue. And it's not about him, it's more about you. I mean, I never had a situation with I mean, people do shitty things to one another, like families rip each other off, people lie, steal, and cheat, like that kind of stuff. But it's all about like the way that you handle it and the way you react to it. You can't change how somebody else acts or how somebody else reacts, but you can change the way you react. My grandmother used to always say, and I still hear her voice, that the best way to get somebody to listen to you is to whisper. So if you tend to have explosive arguments, I would say try the opposite. Take it down a notch. Try to back away from it. Try to put some space. If you're really angry, put space in between the two of you before you attack one another. Because everything can be worked out, especially with siblings. I feel like siblings, friends, you know, if you put in the effort, you can work things out. But taking a step back and waiting 10 seconds or waiting an hour before you attack someone, calming down first, you know, can help the relationship. It looks like inevitably, no matter what you do, the sun is in reverse. You're guaranteed happiness at some point. You might just grow out of this. that, you know, that's possible too. Siblings go through a lot. April, do you see Peter the Gemini contacting or doing any actions towards me? Okay. He should be reaching out to you. There should be communication coming in. Yeah. Ashmita he is, how is RJ feeling about me today? Is he hiding feelings? Okay. Is he hiding feelings? I don't think he's hiding feelings. I think that he feels like you're strong, courageous, loyal, grounded, down to earth, stable, intelligent, hardworking, intuitive, and he has a lot of respect for you. Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, well, he's got a lot of respect for you. Ty. Love update. Love update. Okay, you got some people coming in. You got a Taurus. You have a Leo. If you're not with anyone right now, Taurus and Leo show up. You also have an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You're not holding yourself back. Passion comes in around you along with a lot of opportunities. You could meet somebody through work, school, or whatever it is that you do all day. Somebody may also come in with an offer that will be very hard to refuse. You may be undecided about it at first, but you may be like, hey, what the hell? You have a wish too when it comes to love, so put that out into the universe. CC, what's going on with me and Jay? Will he reach out today? Will he reach out today? He could reach out today. Got a 70% chance, yes. All right, I don't know where you are in this relationship, but it looks like there's weakness in this relationship, or his focus is elsewhere right now. It looks like he holds himself back very much. So I don't know when the last time you spoke to this person was, but it doesn't look like there's a whole lot of forward movement at this point. It looks like things are a little bit stagnant right now. Might have to wait until after Mercury goes direct to see things, you know, move forward. April, I caught my dad browsing through house listings. How will it go? I know a place he was eyeing is sold. Okay. I think he's going to find something. I do think he's going to find something. Yeah, he's got relief. He's got a wish coming in. He's feeling prepared, and he's going to find something else that he loves. Maybe before the end of the year, possibly. Ronnie, love for the rest of October into November. Love for the rest of October into November. You might have some people coming in and could be feeling very indecisive. You've got here an air sign comes in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Somebody from your past returns, Six of Cups. Wheel of Fortune, good luck around love. An earth sign comes in that he may want, and it's like earth signs are usually slow, but this guy looks like he comes in and he's eager to move forward. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You have a new beginning when it comes to love, and you have success between now right through the end of November. Could have some nice opportunities. I hope so. The best thing, I think, is when there's plenty of opportunity and it's not just one person. When there's more stuff happening, the more the better. Oh yeah, I don't know what the sale is. The video readings, the list is on the community page. Um, those are the weekend sales, but I'll just leave them up because I haven't had a chance to even look at them. I don't remember what the video sales are, but it's up there. I only offer the email ones because sometimes people have quick questions and it's just easy. But I can still do the video ones, yeah. Um, where am I? Oh, Kara, how will my annual workout evaluation meeting go? I hated those. Oh, Lord, did I hate those. Fucking annoying. They used to make us fill out this questionnaire where we could evaluate ourselves. Where do you see yourself, my coworker? Oh, the first question, where do you see yourself a year from now? Not working here. She used to say that to me all the time. She used to be like, well, my goal here is to get a better job. I hated those. It goes pretty well. It goes pretty well. You have a wish around the situation. You're not holding yourself back. You have the Magician here. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. That's good. That's feeling like finally the hard work is coming back to me. Ace of Pentacles. It should go well. But I feel like all of those, like even in the yoga world, when you get critiqued, I feel like it's always the same thing. Uh, Somebody called it once a love sandwich. They tell you what they love in the beginning. They rip you apart in the center. And then at the end, they tell you what they love. And I feel like it's always the same. Like no matter what it is that you're being evaluated for, they always start off with something positive. I hate them. I hate those things. And especially like for me, I would be like, I'm being critiqued by somebody half my age who hasn't taught yoga for a year yet, and they're going to tell me. But then I'm like, well, now that comes back to my ego, right? Because my ego doesn't want somebody half my age, half my weight, telling me how I should be teaching yoga. But well, just when you think you got out of that nonsense, you're still in it. Somebody else has got a little bit of power, and they got to tell you that I can't even. Anyway, yes, the yoga world is nuts. It's really nuts. Talia, when will things pick up in my new business? I'm going to say after Mercury goes direct, it gets through the shadow period, probably towards the end of November, you should see a big shift. Yeah, like more towards, yeah. Well, 6 weeks from now seems like it's a little bit too long. I don't think it takes that long. I don't think it's going to take 6 weeks, but it would definitely be this fall. Anna, what does Christopher want with me in this relationship? What does Christopher want with me in this relationship? Man, this guy is a disaster. That has nothing to do with you. This tower is him. For him, he feels like the timing isn't that great, and he does have mild anxiety around the situation, and he's slow. So he just it doesn't look like he wants to put in a lot of effort. He wants you to do all the work. If you disappeared or you went out with somebody else, I think that he would be very upset by that. But yet it doesn't look like he puts in a whole lot of effort, and he does like he holds himself back. He's indecisive. If you left him for someone else and disappeared, he would be very hurt by it, and he would have a lot of regrets. But it doesn't look like you're going to get a lot of it's like he doesn't meet you halfway. It's like he's very like lazy when it comes to the relationship. It's like he doesn't put in a lot of effort, or he doesn't, I don't know. It's like he doesn't seem to be growing. He seems like He's okay if you show up, but if you don't show up, I don't think that he goes looking for you. I mean, am I right? Like, that's the way it comes off. Like, he doesn't put in a lot of effort, and you kind of have to like be very like forceful with him to get him to do what you want him to do. I would, if I were you, I would keep my options open because I don't know that he's going to change. I don't know. Maybe he smokes a lot of pot and he's just very um like heavy. Like his energy is like heavy, like sitting on the couch heavy. Like that's what comes up. Like he doesn't take a lot of initiative. I don't know why. Gloria, will I see the Capricorn in person before January? 1, 2, I'm not convinced. No, I don't think so. Um, it's the energy around the situation is very slow. It looks like he may be holding himself back. And it's definitely the Capricorn because the Capricorn showed up in the reading. I'm not convinced. Brianna, general for the rest of the week. You've got success coming in by the rest of end of the week. You got good karma coming in. You have things moving forward quickly. You have a fire sign coming in who could be significant. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, and it looks like you're getting a lot of respect around work or school, whatever it is that you do all day. Not a bad week. Kira, what can I expect next from Leroy advice? All right, let's see what the cards say. He could be putting in a lot of effort. He wants things to move forward quickly. He's looking for a new beginning, and he's been thinking about things a lot. He's going to put in a lot of effort. That's what I think is going to happen. So, like, advice, like here, this would be my advice. It's very hard when you have your heart set on one person, right? It's really hard to like, if they come back or they want to work things out, it's hard to say no to that because that's what you want. And we've all been there. So my suggestion would be, if you really don't want to shut the door on it and you still want to entertain it, which is fine because you know you have that choice, I would say at least keep your options open. And I don't want to say make him work for it because you know that I don't like playing games. But I would not always be available for him and continue like going out with other people and seeing other people just so that your energy doesn't go all the way back to him. It's so that he still kind of feels like, you know what, I can tell that she's a little bit different and I'm going to have to stay on track. Otherwise, I might have some competition because I don't want him to feel like, okay, I got her back now. So now things are going to go back to the way they were. That's the danger in these situations. And I've been in them myself where you break up, or if, in my case, I mean, I've been ghosted for like 3 months and then all of a sudden the guy shows up with like a song and a dance and then you would like, the story would be so fucking crazy. I'd be like, this guy's lying. And then I would find out that it was true. And I'm like, I don't even know what the hell is going on now. But in the past, I felt like for myself, I've given in too quickly and fell right back into the same situation. So I would continue talking to other people and seeing other people just to see if you can see a real change in his behavior. And then go from there. Because, you know, if he's the one that you really want to be with, it's hard to, it's really hard. I mean, most people, there's only one person, and I talk about her all the time, that I know that was really able to walk away from somebody, and that's because she had really gone through it with this guy. This is the guy that had the drug addiction, and he was, and she really, when she wanted that door shut, She changed her phone numbers, changed the lock on her door. She changed all of her banking information. She really cut him out. And she was like, and I still really loved him and I still wanted to be with him, but I finally saw that nothing was going to change. And then she said, she's like, and then they went to a wedding they went to a wedding, not together, but they were both at the wedding. And she said that he was with somebody else and they had like a room like in the same like part of the hotel that she had. And she's like, it was just so devastating, but she really wanted to end things with him no matter how much she loved him. So for you, if you really want to be with him, I would say just, don't fall back into it. Don't make it too easy for him. Let him know that you've still got other things happening, or even if it's just friends, like, I don't know about you, but I know a lot of people that would not commit to plans with other people because they would be waiting to hear back for some other person. And I don't even talk about that energy, but that is another one of those bad energy moves. Like, let's just say, for example, you normally hang out with him on Sundays. Like, you normally see him on Sunday afternoon. But it's 11 o'clock on Sunday and you haven't heard from him. Somebody else calls you. Doesn't matter who it is. And you turn them down because you would rather wait to see if he's going to contact you. Like, that energetically, in my opinion, is a bad choice. My suggestion would be go out with the other person. And if you're not available for him, good, because that's what he deserves for making you wait till 11 o'clock in the morning. And people do that a lot. Like, I normally see him on Tuesday night, so I'm going to keep Tuesday night open. Even though I haven't heard from him and I don't even know if I'm going to see him, I won't make other plans because I want to be available. Make other plans. Go do something else, because that will help the situation, because it keeps the energy flowing, not stagnant. So that would be my suggestion. Brianna, general around the Libra and I. Okay, what's going on here with this Libra? Libra is very slow. And, all right, I don't know when the last time you spoke to the Libra was, or how often you see them, because it's showing up right now. Now, this could be a Mercury thing. Feeling a little unsuccessful around the relationship and feeling like you're not getting enough effort or respect. Plus, there's injustice or feeling like poor karma around the situation. But this is also the Libra card. Although when it's in reverse, I don't look at it like this is the Libra. When it's in reverse, I look at it more of like how it pertains to the situation. You might be feeling like I put in a lot of work and this person doesn't meet me halfway. Wheel of Fortune's in reverse. I would give it a little bit of space. Give it a little bit of time. Pull your energy back and let's see if things move forward. April. Does P the Gemini want to go on a second date and get to know me? Yeah, I think he does, and I also don't think he's going to hold himself back. I think he's going to make that known. April, love update. Okay, you got some nice things happening. First of all, you got a new opportunity coming in. You have love, money, abundance, fertility coming in. Be careful with that card if you don't want children. You've got a Taurus coming in who could be somebody new. You've got the love cup is full. You might be a little indecisive because you got the Two of Swords in reverse. That's okay. You don't have to make any commitments right now. You've got the air sign here, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. You've got the other guy too, the earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and now a Taurus is showing up. You've got a Capricorn here too, and also a Cancer. So I don't feel like right now you got to worry about being bored. You might be a little bit indecisive moving forward. That's okay. Keep these guys around you until you figure out who it is that you want to be with or who you want to give more attention to. Brianna, general, what will happen with the unemployment case? Um, the unemployment case may be difficult. It shows Nine of Pentacles is in reverse, which would be a delay around receiving money. Strength is in reverse. I don't know what's going on here with this case, but it could also be hung up because of Mercury and also because of COVID. But it looks like there's an issue around this case. Now, it also could be the kind of thing where you don't get what you want the first time. You got to appeal it. Some kind of nonsense goes on that's frustrating. But inevitably, you got the Nine of Wands, which means at some point you should feel relief around the situation. It just may take time. Might not happen as fast as you want it to. Weekday. I feel like I'm being sent signs to do something. Is my intuition right? Okay, let's see. Yeah, I think so. If you feel that strongly about something, I would do it. Yeah. Oh, wow. Anna, I think, no, I don't know if it was meth. I think it might have been heroin that her boyfriend had the problem with. My friend, the one that just cut him out. I think it was heroin. But either way, yeah. Um, yeah, he does need help. He does need help. It's unfortunate, though. Anyone that needs help. Somebody asked me this question the other day. It was about somebody who was an alcohol. It's not even like, he drinks too much. I mean, I would not consider him to be like an alcoholic, this guy, at all. I mean, I don't know him personally, but just through the readings. But she kept saying, well, or her question was something like, will he get clean for me? And I'm like, like we have to stop with this idea of like people doing other things for us. Like you need to get clean for yourself. Like he's got, if this guy really has a drinking problem, that needs to be his, I got to get clean for myself, not for anyone else. You can't do something for somebody else. It's just like you can't make somebody else do something. And if you get into the mindset of like, who explains this kind of stuff great is Agnes Vivarelli, about the idea of like needing to get love from somebody. I need you to love me. I need you to get clean for me. I need you to do this for me. Like that doesn't work. Like you've got to do for yourself what needs to be done, having to do with nobody else. Yeah, he does need help, this guy. Yeah, the other guy, the alcoholic guy, I don't think he's a, I'm not saying he doesn't need help. I think he drinks too much, but I don't think that it's as big of a problem as it could be. Let me put it that way. I choose to stay away from the ones that care for him because it hurts. Yeah, yeah. It is. It's very painful. It's very painful to watch somebody go through something like that. Okay. Antonella, I met a new guy in Aquarius. I had resistance in Saturday on the second date. Will he try to see me again? What should I know about him? I'm a Cancer. Okay, will he try to see me again? He is going to try to see you again. He's a nice guy. He's very happy. He's hardworking. He's down to earth. He's pretty grounded. He's got a good sense of humor. I like him. He's going to try to see you again. I feel bad for so many people struggling with drug addictions. I have a good friend of mine that he had a heroin problem. He's been sober for, last I spoke to him, right? He's been sober for about 3 years. Like when he would tell me the things that he did, like forget about like all the madness of like stealing money from his mother and stealing jewelry from his mother. But aside from all that, like he told me, like he was dating this girl that was, she was a really nice girl and she really loved him once again, and he had to fuck it all up. Um, because I mean it's so hard, like with these drug problems. He said that he used to go to her house and shoot up in the bathroom, and at the point where she thought that he was finally clean, he lied to her and said to her, like, she was trying to break in to see what he was doing, and he was shooting up, and he told her that it was some kind of doctor prescribed something to keep him off of heroin. Meanwhile, and I didn't know this, he said that half of the rush with a heroin addict is the actual needle. And he's like, so they would never prescribe you something with a needle because that's part of the addiction. The whole thing is just so sad. He wound up getting clean, and he's been really good for, I mean, last I spoke to him, it was 3 years, but it's really hard on the people that care about you watching somebody go down that road and knowing that there's nothing that you can do. There's nothing that you can do about it. Yeah, I mean, you can try. You could try to be there for them. You can try, you know, but it's really, it's very painful. I mean, I'm sorry for anyone that's got to go through that crap. It's awful. It's awful. And then even after they get clean, I think it's always in the back of your head somewhere. It's like, will he stay clean? Can I trust that he's gonna? You know, it's just so sad. Anyhow. Um, I don't know. Why wouldn't he fight to be with me if he's not willing to make an effort? It hurts him to see me with someone else. Well, this guy, you can't even you can't even reason with this guy because he's all about drugs. Like, that's the thing. So that's like, he's not fighting to be with you because he's not fighting to save his own life right now. So if his life is not worth anything to him, your relationship with him isn't worth anything to him either. You're not dealing with somebody that's in the right frame of mind. So you can't, in fact, as far as I know, when you enter those programs, you're not even supposed to be in a relationship with anybody because you have to put yourself first, and that's your first focus. So he can't, like, the whole world revolves around on that, the drug, and when I'm going to get my next fix. So thinking about somebody else, like, there's no connection to other people because it's all about, like, my relationship is with that drug. Anything else is just there. You know, it's like it's an unhealthy situation for everybody involved, but it's even worse for someone like you that's trying to have a relationship with him. Can't have a relationship with somebody who's having a relationship with a drug. That's where their love is, and nothing else matters. So there's nothing for him to fight for because he's not in his right state of mind. Like, what is he fighting for? He's not fighting for his own life. I mean, those kinds of drugs can kill you in an instant. If he's willing to take that kind of a risk, he's willing to risk anything for that drug. It's a sad state of affairs, but you know, there are a lot of programs and help groups for people that are in your kind of a situation where you're like, you feel powerless, you feel like, why isn't this person doing the right thing? There are a lot of things out there that you can go to, people that you can talk to that would definitely be better at helping you than me because I don't have a background in that. The only thing that I know is from people in my life that have experienced it. But my mom had a boyfriend who was he had a cocaine addiction, and she met a very good friend, Linda, and he had heroin addiction. The two of them with these guys, what they went through with getting them into rehab and getting them clean, and then it never lasted. They were always right back on the drugs. My mom wound up finally getting rid of him. I don't know what happened to him. Linda, Linda was a flight attendant. That was her job. She used to live, I think, in Brooklyn. She moved to Florida, right? And then she fucking takes him with her. So you were leaving the problem, and then you took the problem with you. I don't know what happened to Linda, but um, it would hurt for him to see you move on. It would hurt him more to see you move on if he was sober. If he isn't sober, he's just going to medicate himself, and that's how he'll get through it because that's how he's living right now. I would think about seeing if you can go to one of those meetings because I think it would be helpful because you would understand more about where he's coming from. I have a friend who has a cocaine problem, and he's also, I think he's 10 months sober now. He's fallen off the wagon several times, but now he's about 10 months sober, and that addiction comes first before anything. So I would, think about it. Think about trying one of those groups. Um, yeah, there's that addiction right there. Yeah, and he's not stable. And I mean, I don't know if is he aware that he has a problem because he's got sharp energy around him. I don't think you're the only person that tries to get him on track. I think that he has other people around him, but he just like he's just not doing the right thing. That's a shame. It's a shame. Um, Diane, why do I feel the need to burn 3 candles in half a circle? Hmm. It's an intuitive thing. I would do it. Are they 3 small little votive candles? I would do it. It looks like it brings in balance. It brings in harmony. It also might have something to do with you know how there's so many philosophies that have like that Holy Trinity kind of a thing. It also could have to do something with the moon. It has something to do with your innate spiritual connection to the divine. If you're called to do that, I would do it. Definitely. I always have candles going. I got this one over here is icy spruce. I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know. I feel like um, it cleanses the energy. I don't know. I just love it. But if you feel the need to do that, I would do it because it's like an innate thing. Red, should we hang out with Chris tonight? Yeah, I would. Mm-hmm. Anna, should I continue to be there for him? All right, let's see. I'm going to ask it as a yes no question. I had 70% chance yes. I could not tell anybody to not be there for somebody that they care about. I mean, the cards say 70%, but if you were just asking me my opinion, I could never say to somebody, turn your back and walk away from him when you know that he needs help. It's just, I feel like that's a very hard thing to do. And when you're ready to do that, you'll do it on your own if he doesn't get help first. But I would definitely suggest seeing if you can get in contact with some kind of a help group so that you know how to handle it better for yourself, because it's really a tough thing. And I believe a lot of the things are very like classically similar from one addict to the next. So I think you'll get a lot out of it. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's Narcotics Anonymous, which my friend with the cocaine problem goes to. I don't know though how that works with people that are associated with. But if you contacted them, I'm sure that they could give you the number to somebody or a group. I know there are groups for like people affected because my mom belonged to them and that was years ago. I would suggest that because you might know how to handle the situation better for both of you. All right, let me run to the bathroom. I'll be right back. April. How will it go if I meet D the Aquarius? I have a major attraction toward him, but he seems very jaded in general. I'm not sure if it's just physical attraction I have, which is rare. He wants to get to know me. Okay. If you have an attraction to him and he wants to get to know you, I would say go for it. You have nothing to lose. Let's see. I would go for it. 70% chance yes. I don't see any reason why not. I think it would go pretty well. He comes off as being very respectful. He comes off as intelligent, fun. He's got a good personality. The love cup is full. I would give it a shot. Can't hurt. Crystal. Will everything that I wrote in my journal come true? Okay, will everything that I wrote in my journal come true? 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so I have divine timing around the situation. 33% chance that everything comes true. So I don't think everything comes true. But if you wrote stuff down about money, the money should manifest. You should get that should happen. Exana. I want to know if I'll have success in my current workplace. Okay. Yes, you will. You will. Yep. Oh, hey, you know what I was just thinking about? Sister. We haven't seen her in a while. I wonder how she's doing. What's her screen name? Sister Moon Tarot, maybe? I wonder why she just popped into my head. Brianna, how does Libra feel about me? When will he contact? Communication can come in anywhere between the next 4 days and the next 4 weeks. He thinks that you're successful, intelligent, attractive, intuitive, creative, funny, or you have a good sense of humor. Thinks that you're well balanced and courageous. April, did P the Gemini expect me to show some interest? I'm so confused about him. He's so different from anyone I usually go for, but he seems nice. He texted me again after the date, but nothing about seeing again. Okay. Did he expect me, did P the Gem expect me to show some interest? Yes, he did think that you were going to show some interest. You got 3 aces. If you're open to it, I would reach out to him at some point if you don't hear from him, like within the next couple of days. I think you will hear from him, but if you don't, I would reach out to him. I think that there's you know, it sounds crazy, but I like the fact that he's not your normal type because I've just seen that works for so many people. Like I've seen it where like it happened with one of my friends. I told you her mom was like buying china. Like her mom was already booking like the reception, and she was like, I don't even fucking know if I like this guy. And I just kept saying to her, just give it a little time, give it a little time. And she wound up marrying him, and she felt the same way. She was like, I don't know. She was like, I don't know about this guy, but I like that because when the energy is like that, you keep him off the pedestal. He's not up on that pedestal because, you know, he's just not that. like heart-throbbing kind of a fantasy sort of a thing, which it's great to feel that way, but it's not real. You know, like that wears off really fast. The problem is that a lot of people create that pedestal for people, which then is very hard to take them off the pedestal and fix the energy. Um, but I like that you don't feel that way about this guy. I really do like that you don't feel that way. Oh, it's fine. I don't care if the questions are long. It's fine. Where am I here? Ronnie, the next contact or drive by the sedge. Next contact that comes in. Um, Probably before Mercury goes direct. Drive by, or he reaches out, or both. Who knows? He may be driving by now anyway, and he just doesn't know whether or not you're there. That must be driving him nuts. 6 days. I'm going to say before Mercury goes direct, something should happen. Kira, general for the rest of the week and the weekend. The rest of the week into the weekend looks pretty good. You've got Capricorn shows up. You have some good luck coming in. You've got forward movement happening just in life in general. Money comes in. Creative project shows up. Being at the right place at the right time could bring in a new connection of some type. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility, feeling prepared. Be careful if you don't want children. Life changes for the better and you feel like you can exhale before the end of the weekend. I think this week is decent. Ronnie did one for Zara. What's next is CS. JY's true intention towards me and my family. Okay. This person's intentions seem pretty good. You got the Ace, which is a new beginning. The Magician, you can manifest just about anything you want. There's good karma that comes in around the situation. Um, I don't know. I don't think that this person's got bad intentions, but they may have some sort of an issue with the devil. This could be anything from some sort of an addiction to like a gambling issue, an alcohol issue, whatever it is. I would keep your guard up until you find out exactly where they stand because of the devil. But otherwise, they don't look like a bad person. I don't know what your relationship is with them. Like the cards aren't showing this as a love relationship. If I don't know if it's just a friend, but they don't look like they have bad intentions. Up to Yvette for love. Got happiness coming out around your love life. Um, you have forward movement. You've got a couple of people coming in here. You've got a Cancer. You have an Aries, you have a Sagittarius, you have a Pisces, God, you have an air sign too. You're not holding yourself back. Air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. And there's long-term potential here with somebody. So you may be going back and forth or keeping these people in your life until you figure out which one it is. But somebody here is going to have long-term potential. Doesn't look like it's bad. Where the heck am I here? Jay. How did Amy feel when she saw me last night? She felt good. She felt strong, courageous, or she felt like you had a strong connection, the two of you. She felt happiness. She felt the love cup was full. She felt you were attractive, and she had a lot of respect for you. Lovely. Working career reading. Working career. Working career. Things change for the better for you quickly, Eight of Wands. You have a wish around work and career. Your creative life or your work may take on a creative aspect, or you may be doing something that's more creative in the near future or incorporating this into your current career. I don't know what you do for a living. It doesn't matter. Whatever it is, there could be something extra or something a little bit more creative to it. And that aspect may be slow and steady, but overall career and work seem to move forward nicely. No longer waiting for your ship to come in. Your ship is here. The ship is pulled in. I was playing this stupid game. I don't know, I can't, I guess I have to become a member if I want to continue playing it. With these trains, right? Like each train's a different color, and you have to put it in the different, you have to match it to the color of its station, and you have to get it there before, I don't know, it's crazy, but it's like addictive. And I was telling my brother about it, and he goes, did your train leave the station? I'm like, you're such an asshole. He goes, I bet your train never left the station. Oh, he's an idiot. Kira, general around Leroy and I. Okay, you've got strength around it, you have happiness around it, and you have a wish around it. So all of that is positive, but then you have a tower moment and feeling a little unsuccessful in the end or after the tower moment. Doesn't mean that that's going to stay that way, but that's just what's coming up right now. Then it looks, once you get past that tower moment, things could get back on track and start moving forward quickly again. April, what do you feel about P the Gemini and how it will be with him? I like that you're not crazy about him or you're unsure of him. I like that. I know that that sounds really stupid because but it looks like because you don't have that intensity, there you don't hold yourself back. You may be even feeling a little bit more comfortable with him. I would give it a shot. I would put in a little bit of effort, see where it goes. It looks like it could be Three of Pentacles, a long-term relationship with deep roots, mutual respect, could be being guided by the divine. I mean, I would still go out with the other guy too, because what the heck, you're not committed to anyone and you can keep your options open. The thing is about this guy is that you're interested in enough in him to entertain it, but you're not head over heels. So that kind of energy around the situation, to me, I think is really good, because I sense that you're a little bit like me, because when you said I normally don't ever just get attracted to somebody, I don't either. I wish that I did, but I don't. I don't just find miscellaneous men attractive. I always feel attraction to them when I connect with them on some other kind of level. Um, but that's already, there's already an intensity in that kind of a situation before it even gets off the ground. In this situation with this guy here, you're interested enough in him to give it a shot, but you're not like having heart palpitations over him. So I like that. I like that kind of energy because it doesn't make you come off as needy or as wanting or desiring and why hasn't he called nonsense. It's more of like, I'm not sure how I feel about this, but I am willing to see where it could go. I think that if you give it a chance, you may be pleasantly surprised. It feels a little bit to me like my friend with the guy that she felt that way for. Now, similar, my another one of my friends, like me and all of my friends, none of us were the kind of people that had like a million boyfriends. Like you could count on one hand the people that we've been with. It's just that's how, I don't know, that's how we've always been. So my one friend, she started dating this guy, and it wasn't that long. And maybe they were dating each other for, I don't know, for a while. And then he wanted her to move in with him. I don't remember the exact situation. And I think his sister needed an apartment in the area that she had an apartment. So his sister was going to take her apartment and she would stay with him or whatever. And she's very independent. She was very independent Aquarius, and she did not want, like that was something that she was reluctant to give up her independence like that. But like I said to her, I'm like, so that you could always go back, like it's not like, you're not moving to, Pluto. If you're not happy, you could always move back. So she wound up giving it a shot, and she married him. So sometimes it's like we may not even realize that there could be some sort of a fear that we're that like there's some kind of a fear in things actually working out sometimes, and we have that fear and we don't realize. So we sometimes look for other excuses. Like she was like, well, what if I want to go to the drugstore at 2 o'clock in the morning? Because her and I used to do that. But I'm like, so you go to this drugstore at 2 o'clock in the morning. You might not want to do that if you're at home with somebody else. Like you might want to do that when you have nothing else to do. I don't know. I like it. I do like the energy around the situation. Crystal, should I stay with Jay until I get my own place? Okay, let's see. Should I stay with Jay until I get my own place? 10, yeah, I don't see why not. You got a 70% chance, yes. Yeah, I don't see why not. AG, general around Latasha and I. General around Latasha and I. All right, one or both of you might not be holding yourselves back, and there could be an argument coming up. The energy around the situation, okay, there's a couple of things that are a little bit, things could be moving forward slow and steady with her, and things may be okay. The only thing that alarms me is, and I talk about this all the time, the Emperor in reverse. Somebody who's being a narcissistic, or somebody who's trying to control and manipulate the situation to get what they want, or to get what they want out of you. So I would just look for signs for that. Otherwise, the relationship could move forward with her. She's got a little sharp energy around her. I don't know if she's a tough personality. Justice is in reverse, so you may feel like either the relationship doesn't have good karma, or you may feel like you're not seeing justice around the situation. I would proceed with caution. Put it that way. Amen. Will I get the reimbursement from my medical insurance regarding the last issue, or will it cause me a problem? Will I get the reimbursement from my medical insurance? You should get the reimbursement. Yeah, I don't think you're going to have an issue. Or you're not going to have much of an issue. Kira, love for this week. Love for this week. You keep getting this. Love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful if you don't want children. Passion could come in this week. Hard work could come in this week. Somebody may be putting in a lot of effort. You got a Capricorn. You've got an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Love cup is full. Out of the blue, like a bolt of lightning, with divine timing, you might be hearing from that Leo. That Leo may want to get together. Going to have some options this week. Kira, what is Leroy not telling or hiding from me? Okay. I don't think he's really hiding anything from you. Well, I mean, if he's hiding anything, I don't think that he's being 100% honest about how he's, I don't know what he said to you, but he comes off as being much more nervous about losing this situation or that he's ruined things than he's letting on. He feels a little bit unprepared. There's a little bit of sharp energy that he has for himself. So I don't know, he may not have said anything about that. He wants things to change quickly for the better, and he's not so sure that he's going to be able to get back there this time. But I don't think he's really hiding anything else from you. What's going on here? Kira, what will the tower moment with Leroy and I be? You guys could have an old argument could resurface. There's some sharp energy around the situation. You could have an argument about something that's happened in the past. Rehashing an old argument could be another tower moment that comes up. Jay, how did Amy feel when I looked at her with a smile? Very well respected. She feels like she's not holding herself back, and she felt like things are starting to move forward. Sarah, am I going to be able to get into the business school despite having a slightly lower GPA than required? I think you're going to get in. Yeah. I mean, it could be the kind of thing, too, where maybe you don't get in initially, but then you get in at another point, or you have to wait for an opening or something. But I think you're going to get in. Sarah, general around, Kira, general around Dara and I. You got good luck around this situation. You've got success, and you also have a wish. That's not bad energy at all. He may want to hang out, or he may want to get together in the near future. It looks like he really, he likes you as a person. Not, I mean, he's attracted to you and everything else, but he likes you as a person, this guy. It's like he shows up as having a lot of respect, or feeling very respectful towards you, and like he thinks about you a lot, like with genuine concern. I know that sounds terrible, but you don't always see that from guys. Kira, what can I expect next from the fine Leo? I think he's going to want to get together. Yeah, I think that date that got bamboozled, I think he's going to try to make it up. Let's see. Yep. He's prepared and he's feeling ready and connected. He's got good luck. He feels happy, feeling well balanced. Here he is. I think he's going to want to see you and make up for whatever happened the last time. Sarah, when will I finally get a publishing job in November? Will I finally get a publishing job in November? I'm only getting a 33% chance. I think you'll get a job before the end of the year, but I'm not convinced it happens in November. Yeah, I'm not convinced November, but by the end of the year you should. Word girl, should I take the November or okay, LSAT or January? Should I take November? I would take it in November. Yeah, I would take it in November. Yeah, I got payment from P the Sag. Yeah, it came through. Jay, what could I expect from Amy in the upcoming days? Yeah, it came through. I saw it pop up on the thing. I didn't see the question yet. Or I skipped over it. It looks like she's not holding herself back. Things may be slow and steady, but communication could come in the next couple of days. Communication, I'm thinking. Word. Will I get into the University of Chicago Law School in the future? Okay. 6, 7, 8, 13. As of right now, it's only showing a 33% chance, but that could be because it's years into the future. There's still a chance. So I wouldn't take this as a negative. I would take it as a positive. But if you're not planning on going, like say in January, that could be why it's only showing 33%. It could be the time is off. P the Sag, what does Jay the Scorpio want to say to me? Okay, what does Jay the Scorpio want to say to me? This person would probably say to you that they think that you're kind, caring, attractive, down to earth, grounded, loving, kind, and interesting. Kira, 11 November. Got success and a wish coming in November. That's nice. You also have the Magician, so you can manifest somebody else. Love, money, abundance, fertility. Please be careful if you don't want children when that card shows up. Fire sign may be very, maybe around a lot in November. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and feeling like finally I can exhale. Feeling very connected to a soulmate-like connection in the month of November. November may be a good month. April. My friend the Aquarius accidentally called this guy she's been casually seeing as her boyfriend, the Scorpio guy, is not yet divorced, and he said they should take it slow. What's going to happen? She's freaking out. Well, it does look like he feels like the timing isn't there just yet. And he is feeling a little bit disconnected, or he's pulled his energy back, or he will pull his energy back because he does feel like we need to slow down. Let me get through this one thing before I get into the next thing. I hate to say it. I hate to say it, but with women, they just tend to like want to be in a relationship, right? They're not even out of the last relationship, and they already want to be in the next one. For him, he's kind of like, I have got loose ends that need to be tied up. I can't be fully committed, or I can't be fully present, and I can't take that pressure. You know, and I hate to say it, but like, women expect a lot. They want the birthday cards, then they want the Valentine's Day again. Is he going to remember this, and is he going to remember that, and is he going to call me? And guys are like, they're more of like right in the moment, not like, are we moving in together? I mean, like, I'll have somebody like, we went on a date Tuesday. Are we going to move in together? And I'm like, oh man, can we get to the second date? And so I get it. I mean, I get it, because I've been like that too. But she needs to pull her energy back a little bit, give him a little bit of space. Otherwise, he's going to get very nervous. It's going to make him nervous and feel pressured. And I think that even though he wants this divorce and he wants it to be over, he feels like it's not finished yet, and that's weighing on him. So I would pull the energy back, let him get through what he has to get through, and things should get back on track. I mean, it's not that he isn't interested. It's just that he can't be 10 steps ahead right now. He's just not. He doesn't have his head there yet. You know, because now we're going to get into the holiday season, which is now going to complicate things more. Like, are we going to spend Thanksgiving together? Are we going to go for Christmas? And what about Christmas Eve? And what about New Year's? And all this other fucking nonsense that just adds pressure to situations that don't need any more pressure. So I would pull the energy back. Word girl. Are me and the Cancer and the Virgo on good terms now? Are me, the Cancer and the Virgo on good terms now? Okay. I'm only getting a 33% chance. Things may be getting better in the near future, but I don't think it's perfect yet. I think that there's a little bit more work that's got to get done here. I think you will be on good terms. Kira, how did Leroy feel when he seen me yesterday? He felt good seeing you yesterday. He felt like he wasn't holding himself back. He felt like he had a wish. He felt connected. He felt well balanced. He was happy to see you. There's no doubt about that. There's no doubt about that. That's the thing though. Like, these guys, it's not always guys, but usually it is. They really do want, like, they want to make an impression. They want that person back. The unfortunate part is that a lot of times once the person comes back, they fall right back into their old bullshit and they screw it up again. That's the thing. Like, right now he's feeling good, and he feels like at least he got to see you, or at least there's communication happening. So he feels like he's at least back in the game. Kira, messages from Spirit. The Empress, Archangel Gabriel. Lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others. The Three of Fire, abundance, things look very good. Have patience at this time, make long-term plans. The Nine of Water, your wish comes true, concerns fade away, a love of life. Not bad. Word girl, love for November. Love for November. November. Somebody comes in that's giving you a lot of respect. Could be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You might have a nice connection. It's got some potential. No longer holding yourself back. A wish comes true. You also have a Leo coming in. If you're not with anyone right now, you have opportunities. Aquarius shows up. Love should be moving forward in November. Kira, general for tomorrow. Respect, mutual respect, or feeling like you're earning respect comes tomorrow. You should have a nice connection tomorrow, love-wise. Could be with the Libra. Not holding yourself back. Success comes in and feeling well prepared tomorrow. Tomorrow should be a pretty decent day. What the heck is happening here? Word. Why are there issues between the Cancer and the Virgo regarding me? You have a wish around the situation, so that should change. Here's the Cancer. It looks like they're not giving you enough respect, or they're not treating you with enough respect in the near future. You might be feeling like there's an injustice around the situation. It should change. You should get a new beginning with them, and they should be prepared to treat you better. I think you're the one that gets annoyed with them. I don't think they're annoyed with you. They just may not give you the respect that you deserve. You know, some people, I don't know. Some people are just like that. I don't know. Like, you might have to go through it with them again. But it looks like things change for the better soon, relatively soon. Before the end of the year, things should be back on track. Kira, what did Leroy say to his brother about me? I can't tell you. I can't give you a conversation. I don't know. I mean, if he said anything, I don't know if he said anything. I'm not getting communication cards here, but if he did, he would say that he went to meet you. This could be moving forward, that he feels a strong connection, or he went to talk to you and he wasn't holding himself back. Not a lot of communication cards here. He may not have said anything because he doesn't want to. I think he wants to get things back on track before he tells people, because you, like, coming from other people's, right, outsiders are going to say stuff like, how many times are you going to do this? Why do you keep going back? Why do you keep breaking up and getting back together? So I don't think he wants to hear that. So I don't know that he's saying anything until he knows exactly where he stands. But everyone's got to put their 2 cents in. All right, let me go back up to the top. And Ukriti, anything unexpected coming towards me? Capricorn, happiness comes out around a Capricorn, and possibly a trip. Could be planning a trip to water, by water, or around water. Word, are the Cancer and the Virgo working together, and why? Are they working together, and why? I don't know what you mean by working together. Like working at a job together? Are they working together? And working against me. I mean, I don't know, like, what is to work against you? I don't get it. No, I don't think they're working against you. I don't think that's like they're plotting something against you. I just think that they seem to either be more into their connection with each other, or they feel um, selfish when it comes to like their connection. I don't know if they blame you for things, or if they say that you're dramatic or some kind of nonsense, but things should improve before the end of the year. I don't think they're plotting anything against you, but it just doesn't seem, it seems like they're more they're closer than you are to either one of them. Are they women? Because women are like that. Like women can be like that. Men are not usually like that. Like you usually you can kind of get like you get what you see what you like, you know how men are. Like they'll just like say it right to your face. Women are usually like behind the back kind of a thing. I don't think that they're trying to do anything bad to you. I just think that they may be a little bit selfish and kind of bitchy. Um, Linda, do you see any love connection with an Aquarius? Okay. Is there a love connection here with the Aquarius? Yeah, actually, you guys have a nice connection, and he may be putting in a lot of work coming up. He's not holding himself back. I would give him a little bit of time, see how you feel, because it looks like there could be potential with this guy. Got the Two of Cups. Yeah, I'd stick it out a little while longer, see what manifests. They're both men and they're acting like that. Well, were they ever involved with you? Because that could be why. They come off very bitchy. Was either one of them ever involved with you? Because that could be why. That could be why that they're acting like this. Um, where the heck am I? Mustafa. I don't intend on reaching out to Miriam, but you said that we will reconnect. How will we reconnect? Divine timing. You run into each other. Divine timing. If you don't reach out to her, divine timing steps in, and that's how you reconnect. When she feels like that you've totally moved on and you're gone, you guys bump into each other, then her song and dance is going to change. Oh, where the heck are we? Hang on. Kira, what's coming towards me? What's coming towards me? You got some time, taking time for yourself, rest, relaxation, self-care. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. You're not holding yourself back. No longer holding yourself back. Somebody from your past could be returning. Six of Cups. Life changes for the better quickly. You could have a trip to water, by water, or around water coming up. Life starts to move forward pretty quickly, and you start to feel a little bit more like I've had a string of good luck. A string of good luck should be coming in. Um, Oh, Kira, you mean the a Zoom meeting? You can email me. Email me if you want to do a Zoom. Mustafa, general for the next 4 weeks. try to do them when Avery's sleeping because you know she's a big pain in the ass. General for the next 4 weeks. You've got a love connection coming in here that could be of the soulmate kind. You've got good luck coming in. You've got walking away from something that no longer serves you. You could be turning your back on Miriam. And then slow and steady wins the race. She ain't going to like that. You have a wish around love. You got people coming in. There's that water sign showing up. Things change for the better for you quickly. No longer holding yourself back. Fire sign comes in. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You also may have money coming in the next 4 weeks. Mustafa. I don't see it yet, so let me do somebody I haven't gotten to. Vicky, when will I hear from the Aquarius again? It could take a little bit of time, maybe closer towards the end of the year. Sonia, please, back 9 to 10 years ago, I had a crush on RL. I thought that he had it, me, and then my friend Lydia said that he was into her. I want to know if RL was really into me romantically or was he just a player? Okay. Was he into me 9 to 10 years ago? I think he was into you. Yeah, I think he was into you. April. I feel like I give off a different vibe when I meet guys. I'm not sure how Peter thinks of me. He did ask valid questions like if I want a committed relationship and what he wants. Let me see, is there more to that? Zara, you can close them because she's waking up. I hear her. Um, well, you know what? We do give off different vibes under different circumstances. You know, like when you're really comfortable with somebody, you're not self-conscious, right? Like the way that the vibe you give off when you're with your best friend of 20 years is a different vibe that you give off on a first date. Like it's just different. The situation's different, the circumstances are different, it feels different. He thinks you and him have some potential. He's willing to put in an effort to see if there is a good connection there as far as like love being concerned. I think he's gonna pursue you a little bit. I would give him a chance. I think that he's interested, and I think that he's like legit. I like that he's different, and I like that you're interested in enough to care, but not enough to, you know, be heartbroken over him. I think the energy around the situation is good. It's okay if you give off a different vibe because we're like, we're just, we're different. We're self-protective, right? We're sometimes self-conscious. First dates are always awkward. Second dates are awkward. You don't usually start to get comfortable with somebody until you've been with them for a while. That's okay. That's why people always say, like, yeah. When I first started dating Avery's dad, I mean, like, he did everything right. And I don't remember, I think it might have been snowing, and I don't like driving in the snow. And he texted me before I left, oh, to be careful or whatever. Like, I need him to tell me that I'm scared to death. And my boss, Alice, was like, don't get used to that because pretty soon he won't care. And she was right. It wears off quick. But what's left, hopefully, once you get through that phase, is that you know what to expect from the person, you know how they are, and you know it is what it is. Everybody's on the best behavior in the beginning, but you don't need the best behavior all the time. If something becomes stable, then you just kind of expect it. You like, you just know what it is. Like, you don't need to worry about, well, is he going to call me in the morning, because he does. And if he doesn't, it's because he was in a hurry or whatever, and he'll get back to you at some other point. I like this situation. I would just go with it. That's my 2 cents. Mustafa. My dad's side of the family gets together for picnics at the park regularly every Sunday. My parents badly want me to attend, and I have a bad feeling about it. Should I attend? Oh boy. I would always say go with your gut. If you have a bad feeling, I would tell you not to go. Let's see what the cards say. Should I attend? Cards indicate that only a 70% chance, yes, you should go. If your parents are going to give you that hard of a time, I would make an appearance if you can. Just make an appearance, not stay the whole time. Mustafa, they all seem negative and depressed since they lost their jobs. Now it's COVID-19. They're just so low. That's the thing. Well, it's not even if that they may start drama, but just putting yourself in a situation like that, if you're very, have a lot of empathy, like, you could pick up that negative energy, and that could affect you negatively. You pick up their crap. What he wants. All right. You know what? I don't think he knows exactly. I think he wants to explore it. Like, I don't think that he can say, I want to be. I think he wants a long-term commitment. I don't know that he knows yet if you and him have that, but I think he wants to explore it. It looks like he's open to the possibility. He thinks that you're unique. He thinks that you're creative, kind, attractive, intelligent, and he wants to explore it. But he doesn't know yet. Like, he can't say, that I know I want to be in a committed relationship with this person. But I do think he wants to be in a committed relationship. I don't think he wants to do the dating thing. Sonia, I don't know why I think of him a lot lately. I moved on fast from him, maybe because Mercury affects Gemini. Mercury affects everybody, and it depends where it is. Mercury is a ruling planet for Gemini, but it affects everybody. So it's not just you that gets affected because you're a Gemini. Um, like, I'm a Gemini rising, but I have Mercury in Aquarius, right? But it's affecting Scorpio now too, because Mercury's in Scorpio. But it's going to affect everyone. It just affects people differently depending on where it is in your chart. Somebody that has Mercury in their first house, it could affect them more so than somebody that had, or in a different way. Like, Mercury in the first house may affect somebody more on a personal level. Mercury in the third house may affect a relationship with their siblings. So it definitely, it affects everybody. It just affects everybody differently. It's just like Scorpio, right? Like, people always say that Scorpio, they're very tough people, and like, they can be very hard to, sometimes they can be hard to get along with, or they can be very passionate, very deep. But everybody's got Scorpio in them somewhere. So, your sun might not be in Scorpio. I don't have any planets in Scorpio, but it's still in my chart. Like, it's in my chart in between my fifth and sixth house. So it's like in the house of love and in the house of career and health. So I still got Scorpio in me. I just don't have you know, the sun in Scorpio. Mal, general for the rest of the week. I'm stressed out at the moment. Okay, well, you're prepared for the rest of the week. You're not holding yourself back, and you've got love, money, abundance, fertility coming in by the end of the week, and feeling a little bit more stable. Plus, you have good luck coming in. So whatever it is that's stressing you out, it should work itself out. You also seem to have some supportive players around you. You have a Virgo here, Sagittarius. You also have an Aquarius around you that may be, I don't know, helping you out, being supportive, who knows, working with you, whatever. Zara, what can I expect from Themis the Taurus? No contact, no communication. No, he's going to reach out again. Yeah, he's going to reach out again. He's pulled his energy back because he didn't get what he wanted. He's going to come back again. He's going to come back trying again. Zara, career reading till the end of the year. You may be undecided, okay? But out of the blue, like a bolt of lightning, you could get a new job opportunity. You have a wish and you're prepared. Something could pop up before the end of the year that you click with. Where is it? I just saw Sepia. Hang on. Where to go? Sepia, love for this weekend into next week. You got some good karma coming back to you between now, the weekend, and into next week. You got somebody that comes in out of the blue. You have a Libra. You have a Cancer. You have the Magician, so you can manifest somebody new. You've got a new opportunity. You're not holding yourself back. Love, money, abundance, fertility comes in. Love cup is full. No longer holding yourself back. You have a Cancer, and you have feeling a little bit more respected, and somebody's putting in a little bit more effort, or there may be more than one person that's around you between now and then. Even if they're just people that you're talking to. I don't even care if it's someone that you're talking to online at the coffee shop. The energy of people around you and communication brings more of that in. You know, like attracts like. It looks like it's pretty good. Or at least there's opportunities. And I've got some passion too. That card just fell out when I was stacking them. All right, I'm going to go. I will be back on tonight. Maybe 9:30, 10 o'clock, something like that. As soon as she goes to bed, I'll be back on. And if anyone needs a private, you can always email me. I will see you guys later. Thank you all. Have a great afternoon. Bye-bye.